East Mills starts the year with a win. Jackson Embry, Caleb Urban lead the way tonight. I mean, Jackson, as we can probably tell, very physical game. But you guys leave with the win. Tell me how we're feeling.
Well, we're feeling pretty good. We didn't shoot the greatest, but we still found a way to go out there and win the game, and that's very important in games where we're not shooting well, because we're a good shooting team. So when we're not shooting well, we need to find ways to win without shooting well.
Obviously, when you win a game 40-28, or I think that was final score, something like that, that's a sign the defense was playing well. Speak to what you guys did well defensively.
Defensively, him, Mason, up there, they're getting steals. It made it fast breaks. It made it really easy for us. Get easy layups. And yeah, our post players were denying down low. That helped a lot because they got big, strong, physical posts that they would bully us if we weren't playing physical. So that's just what we did.
I'm sure you feel like this wasn't your best offensive performance, but you still finished with 10 points. Speak to what the offense did to do enough tonight.
Good ball movement, I'd say. Keep shooting because, like you said, I wasn't shooting the greatest. I kept shooting. I got a couple to fall, but we're a good shooting team, like I said, so we're going to get more to fall.
How important is it to win a game like this where maybe you guys don't feel like you played your best offensively?
It's very important because we got a lot of young kids out there, a lot of new kids too. Like we got our 4 starters who are seniors and 1 sophomore, and the rest of them like freshmen behind them. So we got a young team. It's very important to win first game.
Go over to Caleb now. Kind of similar question. To start the year with a win, on a gritty win at that, how big is that?
I mean, like he said, we didn't play our best basketball. It was kind of ugly, and we came out on top, and those are big. I mean, that's when you have to lock down on no bad passes, good defense. I mean, that's what we hang our hat on is our defense. We have for years. I think that's been East Mills' identity. We play slow, physical, good defense, and I think those games, that defense comes to play. We shot awful the whole game, and we still came out with a pretty decent-sized win still because we're so good defensively.
Yeah, elaborate on the defense. What'd you guys do well?
I mean, we've always been, you probably won't see us go in a zone much all year. We're a good man-to-man team, and Coach Schaefer preaches it, now Coach Stokes preaches it, and that's just what we do. It's a mentality. You go out and you try harder on the defensive floor than you do on the defensive side than you do on the offensive side every time. And we have athletes that can hang one-on-one with anybody, and that shows in those type of games.
Offensively, it felt like the turning point was you had that little spurt to start the half.
Yep.
Where I think you scored 4 in a row. Speak to that and overall what you did well on the offensive end.
That was just kind of, one, I came out, hit a 3. Still I shot bad, every shot bad, and that one fell luckily to give us something, and then I got a steal and a layup, and that was big to come out and go from 6 points to 11 points and just kind of hold that. That's again the defense. We moved the ball well, and that's how I got the 3, and then defensively that's the layup, and we just kind of go from there. We build off momentum, and that's how we do it.
Start the year 1-0. It's better than the alternative. How do we try to build off this?
To play a bad game and win is very helpful. I'd rather play a bad game than win than a good game and win because we have all that to work on. We know defensively we still didn't play the best game. We got lost at times. We didn't shoot well, and we were still kind of sloppy at the end. I think most of our points in the fourth quarter were all free throws. We got really sloppy, and that showed. So those wins are big to say, hey, we won, but we played bad. We can talk about a lot of stuff and fix a lot of stuff for tomorrow night.
Gentlemen, awesome job tonight.
Thank you.
All right, your East Mills Coach Dan Stokes after his team gets a win over Lenox. Coach, a really gritty win to start the year, but it's a win. Tell me about it, how you guys are feeling.
When you play Lenox, they got a very physical team. They're known for football, so the guys are going to attack the glass. They're going to play tough defense. They're going to push you around a little bit. So we had to really get after it. First game jitters sometimes get out there. We're not shooting as well as we expect to, but that'll come.
Speak to the defense. Anytime you hold an opponent to under 30, it's a sign that you played good defense. What'd you guys do well tonight that you liked?
I think it's just the rotation, recognizing their screens and switching when needed, and then hedging. Our guys, we've been working on it all week to see the man, see the ball, and be able to help and rotate and make them make the deep pass. And we were able to do that a little bit tonight. Some good closeouts on the baseline to push guys to the baseline, use that baseline as another defender. So did well on rotations.
Offensively, I know when I talked to Caleb and Jackson, they talked about not the best performance, but still enough to get a win. Talk about the offense.
Yeah, it's our offense runs through all guys. Basically everything's run through everybody. We got a motion style offense, even with our zone offense, where we can pass attack. Their length hurt us a little bit on some of that because they get out in the passing lanes and cut down the driving lanes on us. But all in all, I think it's one of those things that'll come as it gets to game speed. It's never the same in practice. When you're going with varsity against JV, it's just not the same speed as you do when you get on the varsity match.
I think like all 5 starters had at least 5 points. How important is it to have that balance tonight and going forward?
That's something we preach. We want everybody to be a threat. That way no one can sag off. If they sag off one guy, that guy's going to go off that night, and vice versa. Just move the ball, find the open man, make the extra pass, kind of like last year's team. There's not going to be a 25-point guy on our team probably. I'll take 4 14-point guys all day.
Start the year 1-0. How can you learn and grow from tonight?
I think just getting experience. I mean, we've got Mitchell, Stokes, freshman coming off the bench, getting that experience coming off the junior high level to here. The speed's a little different. Mason Camden, sophomore transfer in. He's get used to that speed of the varsity game. We're down Cooper Hagan right now. When he gets cleared to go and ready to play, he'll help us on the inside. So a little deeper rotation, but just get after it, get that experience, and get the nerves off your back.
Congrats, Coach.
Thank you.